What's up guys, today I'll be doing a review of the Fortress Boxing Pro Elite Super Slim Fastwraps, so stay tuned.
Uber up the styles like miles and shit, like 60s funky worms with waves and perms, just sending junky rhythms right.
Alright guys, so here I'm using these Pro Elite Super Slim Fastwraps just to demonstrate to you guys how easy it is to put these on. This particular day I was training on heavy bag and also mid-work with my Sawbass Pro Series gloves. And you can see here I'm putting the right side on. I already had the left side on just for the sake of not taking too much time up on this video. But you can see it's a pretty easy and simple process, just putting everything on and tying everything together and tucking everything in. And you can see here I'm just putting my Pro Series gloves on, which are really easy to put on. I had no problem, and the Pro Series typically have a little bit more of a compact hand compartment. So it kind of gives you guys an idea of how these work and the profile. So hope you guys find this video informational and helpful, and on to the review. Hey, what's up guys, Carlo here, and today I'll be doing a review on the Fortress Boxing Pro Elite Super Slim Fastwraps. I'd like to say thank you to my friends over at Fortress Boxing for giving me the opportunity to try these Fastwraps on and do a review on them. So I've had these for about a month now, and I've been using them exclusively at the gym for bag work, using them on the mitts, and some sparring I've used these with, and these are definitely a huge upgrade over their previous model, which were the Obsidian Pros. The main thing being that these are 30% lighter and more narrow than the, or should I say more slimmer than the previous models. And I think the biggest complaint with the older models was how bulky they were, and that it took a long time to really break them in, especially if you had medium to narrow size gloves with a smaller hand compartment. It just felt like it took a long time, and it was kind of uncomfortable using those to break them in. Some guys would use them for a period of time and would just get frustrated with them and end up sidelining them just because they didn't want to go through that break-in period. So I think Fortress Boxing did a great job of listening to their customer base and really making this a more of a minimalist version of those hand wraps, while still keeping the same proprietary things about the Fastwrap that made them great in the first place, which would be the padding and the protection. So just a little bit of the breakdown on these Fastwraps. These goes for 110 British pounds, which is about 130, 140 US dollars, depending on what the exchange rate is. You can get these in different sizes as well, based on the width of your hand. So small, medium, large, XL, and you just give your measurements to Fortress and they'll make the wrap to the size you want, as well as different colors. I got mine in the plain black here, but they come in white, black, gray, green, blue. I've seen multiple colors for these, as well as their 50mm hand wraps that come with these Fastwraps to go over the Fastwraps as well. And the other biggest feature I think with these gloves, aside from how lightweight and more slimmer they are, is that they made some improvements over the elastic locking system to save on weight as well, which I'll go over here in a second. So overall, I'm really satisfied with these hand wraps. I think they perform well, and I've been using these exclusively. So sliding these on, you can see it's really simple. Once it's really broken in, again, I've had these for about a month now, so they just slide around my hand. They're used to my hands, if you want to call it that. You slide it to your hand. You can see that it has a closed cell foam technology here with a nice exoskeleton that kind of keeps the frame of the hand wrap around your hand. It comes with the elastic lace system, and it has this nice kind of cotton neoprene cuff around the wrist that adds extra comfort. The liner on the inside of the hand wrap is kind of a microfiber material. It doesn't feel itchy or irritating. It's nice and smooth, and it obviously adds some breathability to it as well. So you can see there. So with the compression straps, all I do is I can just close my hand, make a fist, and from here I can just pick how much tension I want by pulling through. So if you like it really tight, you can tighten it down more. If you want it a little bit looser, you don't have to go as tight. Just completely up to you and how you like your fit. Now there you can see my hand is closed. And the good thing about the elastic drawstring system here is you don't have to pull every loop in as you go. You can just grab the bottom and it tightens the entire wrist up just like that. So everything is nicely tightened up. From here I can just grab the drawstring, and then right here you have the circular ring. The previous models used this clip, and let me just show you. I actually have my Pro Obsidians. You can see the clip that they use here was a compression clip, but you can see just how much you save both in weight and in size from the old clip to this new one right here. So nice job with making that a lot smaller and just more user-friendly and obviously more comfortable. So because you have to stuff this underneath the Fastwrap, so if you have that large clip compared to this newer, smaller one, it's a lot more comfortable. So you have everything in there all wrapped up and good to go. And then from here I just use the hand wrap that is provided. Again, I got this in black as well. Standard hand wrap with the Velcro closure. They do have a nicer elastic reinforced loop at the end, which is better quality than some of the stuff I've seen from like Tile or Ringside. So I like that they add a little bit of extra quality, as well as the reinforced stitching here. So the main thing I find with this hand wrap that comes with these Fastwraps is to give yourself that thumb protection if you need that thumb support, as well as to kind of close everything off around the hand for that finishing touch. So you go around, this on my hand, go around the thumb, and I'm locking everything in. I'm going actually over the compression strap so nothing breaks loose. Around the wrist again. You can go up and over the top as well, that's completely up to you. There's no need to actually go around the knuckle, just because that's what that memory foam pad is there for. Back around the wrist a couple more times, and then finish it off with the Velcro. So there it is. Everything is nice and tight, feels good. Thumb protection is there, the knuckle protection is there, the wrist support is there. So it really feels comfortable, and I love wearing these and using these exclusively for my training. Then I have the Pro Obsidians, which I'll show you just for the sake of comparison size-wise. Let me put these Pro Obsidians on. So from the naked eye they look identical, just because of the color of them obviously, but there's design-wise they look really similar. Now you can actually see these are the older Pro Obsidians, these are the new Super Slims. You can just see how much larger these Pro Obsidians are in their profile. You can see that the actual profile of the hand wrap is much thicker. You can see there as well. The knuckle pad is a little bit thicker as well. So the width and just the thickness of these Pro Obsidians compared to these Pro Elite Super Slims is just a lot thicker. Then obviously I just showed you that plastic tab, which is pretty big, and you have to tuck in there as well. But quality wise they're identical, excellent quality. They use the same style Velcro on the back of the hand, the same style compression straps as well. So they're a huge improvement over these old Pro Obsidians. Now let's give it the glove test. So I have my pair of Everlast Protex 3 Evergel gloves. These have a medium to compact hand compartment. They're not huge on the inside, so these are a good test. And putting my hand in here with these Fastwraps, you can see it slides right in. I have no issues putting my hands in there. And again, I've been using these for a couple weeks now, so they're broken in already. I've actually used these super slim Fastwraps with these gloves with my rival RB10. I've used them with those Infinitude gloves I have, as well as my Sawboss Pro Series glove. And I actually have not had to break any of them in. I haven't had to put a towel or a t-shirt in there. I broke them in just by putting my hand in there with my hand wraps, and over the period of a couple weeks of breaking them in, they feel excellent, and I haven't had any issues with discomfort. Maybe I would say the first couple days of using them, it might be a little bit stiff in there, but it's nowhere close to how it felt with those Obsidians, where I really felt like, you know, my hand was just being super restricted inside of the hand compartment. With these Super Slims, I feel like they corrected that. So overall, super satisfied with these Fortress Boxing Pro Elite Super Slim Fastwraps. I think they're a great investment, especially for those of you that have maybe hand injuries or just need that extra protection and want something that has really good quality and just comes with the good customer support that Fortress Boxing offers. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys have any questions or comments, make sure you guys put them down below in the comments box, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.